What's going on, everybody? It's Nick Payne with another episode of Facemask Fantasy. Before I begin, just want to let everybody know our 2021 redraft draft plan is available for this final week leading up to kickoff. You can go to our page, facemaskpod.com. You'll enter your email address and you will get a downloadable link to the plan, which is 100% free. I've got player breakdowns, positional breakdowns by tier, guys I'm targeting, guys I think you should consider fading. Plenty of information for you to go in, attack your draft, and come away with a solid foundation for any 10 or 12 team league that you may play in. Check it out. Now, on to today's topic. Continuing to cover a few more NFL players as the season inches closer. Up today, 49ers wide receiver Deebo Samuel, the yak monster himself. Deebo is a machine generating yards after the catch. He's an awesome athlete, one of my favorite players in the NFL to watch. Unfortunately, that didn't happen much in 2020. He didn't do you any favors if you drafted him. And his current ADP reflects that. He's being drafted as a wide receiver 3 on every platform, anywhere from about the wide receiver 33 to the wide receiver 36. So in most redraft formats, you can wait until the 7th round to draft him, which you should do. You should do that. You should do that thing. You should draft Deebo Samuel at his ADP. People like to point out that Deebo has missed time to injury every season he has played dating back to college. In fact, I noted that myself in my draft plan. Guilty. And to that point, that's why they are fading him. I am not fading him. Let their concern, let others' concerns about Deebo be your reward. As a rookie, Deebo was a force in the second half of the season. If you had him on your team in 2019, he just may have been your X factor in your playoff run. From weeks 10 to 17 in 2019, Deebo was a top 10 wide receiver in every scoring format. Now he's being drafted as a middling wide receiver 3, not even a high wide receiver 3. Yes, the hamstring injuries he has suffered are a concern, but right now, he's healthy. Going into the 2021 season with less than a week to go, Deebo Samuel is healthy. That should be your focus. Not to mention, Brandon Ayuk, who we do like and did profile on this channel early this week, has not resumed practicing after suffering a hamstring injury over a week ago. I did kind of note on this in that video, the team could just be handling that situation with extreme caution. But if Ayuk does in fact miss some time from this injury to start the season, Deebo's usage is going to go up. Because of his yards after the catch ability, Deebo doesn't need many targets to produce for fantasy. But if you give him a floor of 5, 6, 7 targets, then he needs to be in fantasy lineups, point blank. And with San Francisco opening against the Lions and the Eagles, 2 teams that were in the top 10 for fantasy points allowed to wide receivers in 2020, Deebo can't ask for a much better way to kick his season off. He's the best value in redrafts of this 49ers passing game, and I am officially advocating for passing on Ayuk. As much as I like the player, his cost is much higher than Deebo's. You can draft Samuel 2 to 3 rounds later, and again, Samuel is the one who is healthy, who we know is healthy going into the season. Get him on your team, especially if you start 3 wide receivers. He'll be in your lineup nearly every week, including the start of the season. What do you guys think? Put your thoughts about Deebo Samuel in the comments section below, and we can have a conversation about this. Till then, this is Nick Payne with Facemask Fantasy, producing fantasy content for you guys every single day. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for listening.